Hi, welcome back, and joining us now from the nation's capital is Lyle Shelton from the Australian Christian Lobby. How have you been, Lyle?
I've been really well, thanks, Kent.
Now, Lyle, I think we'd have to all agree that there's no place for bullying in Australian schools, but you and a number of other organisations have raised some concerns about the Safe Schools anti-bullying program. What's going on there?
Yeah, this is extraordinary, this program, Kent. As you say, there's no place for bullying of anyone in our schools. No child should be bullied at school for any reason. But the so-called Safe Schools program goes way beyond this and teaches some pretty extreme things to young people and promotes what would seem to be an extreme sexual ideology. For instance, the program contains information for young girls on 7 ways to bind your chest so that your breasts won't develop. And it even says that this might be harmful or even lethal. Now, we've taken this to the federal government, who funds the program, and said this is extreme, this shouldn't be a part of any school curriculum.
Okay, now it's interesting, Lyle, that you say that, because I think Rodney Croom from Tasmania says, hey, listen, there's no sexual content in the Safe Schools program whatsoever, and what you're saying is misinformation, Lyle. How would you respond to that?
Yeah, well, Rodney Croom, of course, is a prominent activist for changing the definition of marriage, but he's wrong in his assertions, and I've taken this to the Assistant Education Minister, and shown him that the Safe Schools Coalition material tells young people to access the Minus 18 website, which contains the material I've just described, as well as much other sexual information about experimenting with different sexual practices, which are way outside the mainstream, and also telling young people that sexually transmitted infections are no big deal. This is the material that Safe Schools tells young people to access. It's in over 400 Australian schools at the moment, and we're running a campaign to raise awareness and to encourage the federal government not to fund it, and to encourage state governments not to allow access to this extreme material to be exposed to our young people.
Okay, look, could it be just a simple matter of taking those links to that objectionable material out, and the rest of the Safe Schools program could stand as it is?
Well, we asked them to do that, and that the government has refused. But even the Safe Schools material itself, its main brochure is of a boy dressed in a girl's school uniform, encouraging boys, if they think they might be a girl, to wear the uniform of their choice, for the schools to allow them to go to the girls' toilet, to sleep in girls' dormitories if they're on school camps. This is very extreme material, and we're really surprised that any government has allowed it into Australian schools, and we want people to be aware of it, and we want it defunded and taken out, and for proper anti-bullying programs to be in place that don't carry some sort of extreme ideology with them.
Boy, you've raised some very interesting concerns there, Lyle. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Thanks for your time this week.
Pleasure, Kent. Thanks for having us.